Respectfully, y'all need not give me no power because if I was a dictator, this world, I'm telling you, I'd get this world right. I'm telling you, telling y'all that now. Look me in my eye. I'm telling you. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Blunt Talk. You know, I'm your host, Black Hippie Jive. You feel me? And I've been saying this since last summer. My guests keep getting better. You feel me? I have the esteemed, the stout. You feel me? The well educated. You feel me? The trendsetter, one of the flyest niggas up in my town. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. This nigga go by multiple names, so I'm gonna let him introduce you how he wanna be introduced. So take the floor, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess some people know me by Terrence, some people know me by Rence. You could just call me Rence, I guess. That's
Yeah.
just call me Rence.
I ain't gonna hold you. He real humble. You feel me? He
Yeah.
actually more humble in person than I thought. You feel me?
Mhm.
Word. He got an aura around this town. You feel me? I
Appreciate
be
it.
necking a little bit, so you
Nah,
gotta
it's okay.
excuse
It's
me. You
just
feel me? I'm just hyped because I dead ass. I feel like I got a trendsetter in front of me. You feel me? Word. And
appreciate
be-
that.
and
Appreciate that.
before we get into like any of the serious talk, you feel me? Like I do want to talk about like being like a trendsetter in Binghamton, because like real talk, like do you feel like there's actual trendsetters in Binghamton, like people who like push the envelope forward, just like with creativity?
Yeah, I think I like anything. So it's trendsetters for anything. So like as obviously we talking about fashion right now, so there's gonna be trendsetters, but like in every field or category, there's always gonna be trendsetters or people that just actually put the work and time into actually like trying to start something new or differentiate themselves. You know what I mean? Like some people actually see the crowd going that way, and it's not just like all right, I'm gonna purposely go this way, but it's just like that's not my thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
I like with everything that y'all doing is fine, it's great. Y'all can live your life, but it's just like I don't want to look like y'all. It just doesn't feel good to me. Like you know what I mean? Like I just like to go and explore and just find things. So I think that's why it's some trendsetters in this town, and I don't think they get the credit because they don't try to show it. Like those the ones that you just know, you just see them. Like they just always was just like the trendsetters growing up, and it just transitions to like the adulthood. So yeah,
That's a
town
fact.
definitely got some trendsetters.
I was about to say, do you feel like, because I feel like we in an era where it's just like everybody want to be a trendsetter,
Yeah,
everybody like want to be different.
yeah.
Do you feel like there's actual like there's more like people following originality as opposed to like being like genuinely like original?
It depends on who you ask. Honestly, it just depends on who you ask because again, like I said, some people just looking for that attention to be different. Some people just naturally got it. So I just think it depends on who you ask. Honestly.
I ain't hold you. I hate a fake real person. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. A fake real person bothers me. It scuffs my temps for sure. But that's the thing. So it's like real recognize real, but real recognize fake too. So
That's a fact. I was about to say shit. And if you can't recognize shit, I don't know. Get away from me.
yeah, and that's the thing. We all live our lives. I go months, years without seeing certain people. So if you want to be weird or fake, you can be weird or fake over there. It's a big enough sidewalk, big enough street. I'm gonna go left, forget about you, you forget about me, and then we live.
Yeah, I'm
Simple as
crying.
that. Simple as that. It's a big world. Like it's a big world, bro. We don't gotta be worrying about everybody else. Be yourself. That's the main thing.
I ain't gonna hold you. All right, since you said it's a big world, right? I'm gonna circle back to like your actual fashion,
Hmm.
Barsons,
Yeah.
because that's the actual reason I wanted to bring you on here. You feel
Hmm.
me? You having the influence that you do around here, whatever having your brand. I actually seen it like around the world and shit.
Hmm.
Like no cap, like
Yeah.
I seen niggas wearing it like in Paris
Yeah.
and like Florida and shit,
Hmm.
like different countries, different states and shit. So like
DR, Jamaica, Puerto Rico,
word. So it's
whole
just
bunch of
like
places.
like since then, like what, like how has that been moving along since your big reveal?
I think it's been great off the simple fact that now it's just like people are just like always asking for more. So when you put in your time and effort into certain things, so for instance, art, because fashion is art, when you put your time into that art and people actually appreciate it and they like take it with them on vacation, like people save up all year for vacations. And when you actually put that shirt or that hat that I've designed in your suitcase and you go wear it and you proud to wear it like outside of your comfort zone, like your hometown, I think it just speaks volume. So
Yeah, good
that's the
looking.
main
You
thing.
repping
Yeah,
me
it
out
just
out there. You feel me?
yeah, it keeps you going. It's the motivation that you need. It's the results, the feedback that you need. Makes you feel good for sure.
I got a business question for you, gang.
Hmm.
Since we in the era of fast fashion and all that, Shein, Fashion Nova,
Hmm.
following quick trends and all that, what do you do about like how do you go about sustainability in your fashion? Like making sure that your clothes last.
So it goes back into the meaning of it. So again, if I'm just sitting here trying to make a piece to sell real quick, that's exactly how the buyer is gonna consume it. Like that's what they're gonna think. Like, oh, it's just a quick little piece that I'm gonna wear outside to Dillinger's, and that's it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep wearing it, and then after the third wear, it's probably gonna end up being sleepwear. But like when you actually put the thought into it, like what means something to people, they start to take care of it. So like when you put on a shirt, the first thing you notice is the fabrics. You don't know what type of fabric it is, but that's the first thing you notice. Like, oh, is it a good fit? Does it feel good on my body? Like, is this print? Is this cheesy or things like that? So I think just taking the time to do the research on things that people like
Is
always
this
ask
shit
for or
itchy?
that's in command. Yeah, yeah. Just always look at reviews. We live in a world where you could just go on YouTube and find the YouTube, Google, and just find the answer to your question. It's like literally that simple. Like whatever thought pops up in your brain, you could type that and you'll get your answers. So
That's crazy. Does that like make it easy for you? Like, will you create a site to do? Like, use that for
it's a gift and
inspiration?
a curse because it could be easy, but it's just giving you shit that that people already came up with. You know what I mean? So it's like it's kind of already. I would say yeah. In a way, it's very helpful because it gives you that push. Like you could be stuck somewhere, but if you just search up something, it can get you over that hump. But sometimes you can get lost into that, and sometimes inspiration could taint your mind, and like eventually you'll just start copying. But you don't want to do that though.
That's a fact. I was about to say you never struck me as a copy of shit.
No,
I'll be watching, nigga. I'll be watching everybody. You feel me? So I don't fuck with copies. You feel me?
I don't want to. I don't want you to go on Instagram and be like, I just saw that shirt, and it's somebody else that made it, or that hoodie, or those sweatpants. Like I don't want you to go on Instagram and just see
I was
it.
about to
You know what I
say,
mean?
yeah, I was about to say, there's a lot of recycled outfits going around,
Yeah,
especially on TikTok. I ain't gonna hold you. You see the
yeah,
same outfit on 20 different niggas.
yeah. Same
Word.
font too.
Shit, same font, same style, same
Same
aesthetic,
templates.
nigga.
Same same blanks.
Y'all
Yeah,
niggas was in the same place at the same time doing the same thing.
exactly what's going on.
Shit, I'm
But
crying.
hey, they doing it, so showers to them.
But I fought for the low pause. I had to smoke. But
Blunt talks. That's what we do here. We do
yeah,
here
that's
on
a
Blunt
fact.
Talks. You gotta smoke your blunt. I don't know if y'all superhuman, but we need the pause.
Heavy. I don't know how niggas talk without talk and smoke at the same time. But I ain't gonna hold you. We gonna move past fashion after this. We gonna go into our first video break. I'm gonna get into his other hobbies. Get to know Terrence a little bit. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Man, sit your dumb ass down. So what, you gonna throw it all up in my face? Huh, is that it? That's what you gonna do? What if I throw these up in your face, huh? What if I throw these up in your face? Psych. Thought you had a friend, huh? Smell like feet and ass up in here, man. Yeah, well, you know how I do. I ain't afraid of no damn mommy. Go sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Oh, yeah. Martin, it's just an alarm clock. But now's a broke alarm clock. You mean this ain't my son and I spent all my damn money on Shorty?
I'm sorry I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. How long have you been shaking your ass for cash? Huh? Well, you're collecting money from some thick ass brother down in the high on the boulevard. I'm about to put your ass up into your eyebrows. Cole, you about to get his ass whooping. Baby, when wild dogs foam at the mouth, that generally mean they got rabies. Well, whatever you're watching, please turn it off. I hate to see a grown man cry. You know when horses hurt a leg, they take them out in the pasture and let off a few rounds. Remind me to give you an ass whooping later. Cole! Sit your empty head down. Don't you move, you sit there, don't you move. Hey, please! Okay. Did I tell you had one more time? Yeah, you did. Did I tell you had that? Well, guess what? What's up, man? Look at me. Time's up. It's cool, I'm cool. Yo, Mike, you want me to tell you, you better beat it, man. You better beat it. Tito! Oh. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby.
And we back, you feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. Niggas was already smoking. I don't know if we was smoking in the last thing, was we?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, alright.
yeah.
As you can see, this shit already hitting, bro. But I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't never really. I don't think I asked nobody on camera this, but like, how you start smoking weed? That's a crazy question, cause
Yeah.
like,
All right, let me think. All right, I think I was like in. All right, so I always knew this sounds so crazy, but I always knew I was gonna smoke weed because I used to be around my uncle a lot, and he smoked a lot of weed. Like it's like a sport to him. So like he used to like the way he used to talk about it, like it really used to seem like a game or something. But I was good at 2K growing up. I was like mad good at 2K, like 5, 6, 7 growing up. I was just super nice.
hold
And
on, you was winning money.
yeah, 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 yeah. So that's what I'm about to put you on. I'm about to put
He
you on.
nice, bro. He nice, bro.
So he would keep the money, but he would use me like a scapegoat. Like I would be able to stay up late and he'd like buy me things here and there. But like I would hear him in the other room and he'd be talking to his friends like, "You ain't shit, nigga. I'll go get my little nephew to bust your ass right now, 2K." And I would be like by my door, like, "Please come get me, nigga. Please, I'll bust their ass." Like you said, I'll bust their ass. And that nigga would always come get me because he knew I was nice. And I used to go in that room when they would play the game, and they used to be hotboxing the shit out of that shit. Hotboxing, hotboxing. And I used to be like, yo, this shit, I don't know what it is, but I'm laughing at everything. I'm mad hungry. And it just used to be a good feeling. So I used to be like, man, what is it? What is it? What is it? And I just eventually I heard them say, like, oh, get the weed, get the weed, get the weed. And then you go to school, you find out that dare is a thing. They tell you not to smoke weed. And I'm
I'm
like, I don't give
crying.
a fuck. I'm doing the first opportunity I get. So I guess ninth grade, I finally got my opportunity. My friend was like, hey, you want to smoke? I'm like, shit, I thought you never asked. He like, meet me in the it was like a laundromat on the south side. I forgot what laundromat it was. He like, yo, meet me over there. What's the name? What's the name? Gonna be there. We gonna smoke. I'm like, cool. We gonna go to the basketball game after. I'm like, shit, that's an event.
Oh yeah,
Bet.
that's a fact. That
It's a
shit was lit.
movie, nigga. What? I ain't got to go home after. Copy. So we went. These niggas was we was like 14. These niggas rolling Dutches. I ain't know how to smoke. I smoked. I'm not inhaling nothing. I'm just laughing at everything. I don't even think I was high. I'm just like, fuck it, nigga. This is what I waited for.
I'm crying.
And yeah, after that we tried it again. I think the second time I really got high and I was like, this shit crazy. Like the floor was levitating, nigga. I'm like,
Your
nah, what
feet
the
was
fuck?
vibrating and
We went
shit.
to go see Hangover 1. That's how old I am. We went to go see Hangover 1 in the movie theater. Couldn't get in because we wasn't old enough. Had to go see Thor. And when I tell you, I think I ate the biggest box of popcorn. Mad candy, was drinking everything. I'm like, oh, this the munchies.
He said this the
After that, I
munchies.
was hooked.
He said this shit feel
I
great.
was hooked after that.
I'm crying.
So that's how I got into it. I always knew I was going to, but when I finally got my chance in ninth grade, I took that chance, man.
Yo, it's so crazy
Took
that you
that.
brought up Dare to Win Your Story because I was just thinking, bro. I was like, yo, we all had to take that shit. We all failed
Yeah.
that shit, bro. You
Yeah.
remember the lion? That nigga
Yeah.
probably in
Yeah.
heaven because he just like,
They killed him off like 5 years after we graduated. They knew
yeah,
that
it's
that shit
crazy. That
wasn't gonna
nigga
work.
definitely did not work.
Smoking became cool. Like I remember when we was in high school, like towards the end, like in the beginning of high school, a lot of people was like, yo, you smoking weed? Like it was like forbidden. But like once we started getting a little older, it was just like, yo, everybody was smoking weed, bro. It was like
Yo,
a
no
normal
cap,
thing. It was like everybody was smoking weed.
nigga. Nigga, as soon as I got to the high school, bro, everybody was smoking.
Oh, for real?
Nigga, so I didn't even think was smoking, bro.
See, it was in the closet though. It was in the
Word,
closet. That's what I'm
nigga,
saying.
everybody going fucking across the street, nigga, smoking
Oh,
weeds.
Smokers Corner too was across the street. Remember they had the cigarette corner?
OD, they smoking cigarettes, weed.
Cigarettes
I'm
right
just
outside
like,
of high school. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's
they was
crazy.
wilding, bro,
Mhm.
doing unspeakable things. You
Mhm.
know?
Remember high school? Remember the high school without cameras? And then they put the cameras in there.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't remember they ever had cameras.
Nigga, what? They
Yeah,
had cameras. We
that's
had cameras
crazy. I was a good.
after the food fight.
I
Y'all
was
niggas
a
was round and styling.
nah. That was a good time. I ain't gonna hold you.
After that, they said, "Let there be cameras,
Oh
nigga."
yeah, after you wasn't even there
I
though.
wasn't there. That's what I'm saying. Y'all
Yeah,
fucked it up for us.
nigga.
Fucked
Nah,
it up.
that shit they fucked it up because
Yeah,
we didn't
yeah.
start nothing, bro.
I
That
heard
was
about
them.
that. I heard about that.
That was the seniors, bro. I don't know what the fuck they was on, bro.
I'm
That
in
food
East
fight was
Middle.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm in East Middle. They locked us down. I'm like, what the hell they think y'all gonna do? Run all the way to the east side, throw food at us? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's crazy, nigga. We was all the way across town.
All the way across town.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause no cap, bro. I was in a food fight like for like 3 years straight.
For real?
Word, 7th grade niggas had a food fight. 8th grade niggas had like 3 food fights.
Yeah, we had a couple food fights.
That
Eighth
shit
grade
was
too.
fire, bro.
Yeah, they tried to even cancel our 8th grade field trip over that shit.
Nigga, we ain't have shit, bro. We ain't have no trip. We ain't had no dance, nigga. We said fuck it.
Word.
Hell yeah, bro. We was wildin',
I
bro.
remember though. I
Nigga,
do
we
remember.
was wildin'. I remember
your
one
class.
year, one food fight, bro. We took that shit to the hallway. We started throwing mad food everywhere, bro. Started fucking throwing it on the floor on the hallway, bro.
I remember.
Nigga, I got back to class. Nigga, the teacher was just like, I've never been so disappointed. He's like, did you fucking see that? You guys are acting like fucking animals. I was just like,
Hey,
what?
man,
Why are you cursing?
Gotta have fun, man. YOLO.
Word. He was just like, anybody who doesn't help isn't gonna go on the trip. I was like,
they be trying to scare you with
I'm
that.
dead.
Like at the end of the day, we already paid for it. Y'all gonna get your money's worth. Y'all
Nah, we
not
ain't pay
canceling
nothing.
No, I'm talking about the school. They be lying, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Word. Shit.
Bro,
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't go though.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't go to yours?
Hell no.
The senior trip?
Hell no.
We went to Hershey Park for mine, and we got rained out. It was the craziest thing. I mean,
Niggas
like
go to Hershey
rained
Park
out.
every year,
Yeah, they
bro.
go every year. We got rained out.
Niggas need to go to Universal Studios. Switch it up.
Yeah,
Sign a
for real.
petition.
I agree.
Link down below.
For sure. Start the petition, man. GoFundMe or something.
Nah, that's
But
cap.
we need to go.
I don't never have no links in my description, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I don't even do that.
I don't got a link. I don't got a link for nothing. What am I supposed to have a link for anyway?
I'm about to say, nigga, Barsons.
I think Jokic gonna win MVP. I know a lot of people want Shea to win it. I think Shea is a great player,
Yo,
but I
no
think it's a
cap.
time and a place, and I think it's just Jokic's time.
Yo, no cap. You dead might be on to something, cause like it's crazy that they dead ass playing each other in the playoffs right now. Because whoever won that might as well just win MVP, bro.
Might as well.
Like, how you gonna give that shit to the loser of, you feel me? Like, if Jokic win, how can you give it to Shea? And if Shea win, how can you give it to Jokic?
And I just think like, if you really watch the games, you see that Shea has the ball every possession. Like no exaggeration, every possession. Like he takes the ball up. He like every play goes through him. And I'm not saying that every play don't go through Jokic, but the fact that he still got points, rebounds, assists, like he's top 2 in like every category, even steals. And he's
Jokic?
Yeah. And he averaged a triple double. So it's like, what are we really sitting here talking about? And I hate when people bring up like, oh, we was getting mad at Russ and James Harden. Who was getting mad at Russ and James Harden for
I
that?
ain't gonna hold you. I was.
He was getting mad at Russ and James Harden for that.
Not James Harden, no, just Russ.
Hey, do what you do, like, you know what I'm saying?
James
like,
Harden, I just like the way James Harden played better.
Me
bro.
too.
I don't like the way Russ Westbrook played. I was like, this nigga
I wasn't the
never gonna
biggest
win
fan
shit.
either, but I ain't gonna say he averaged triple double for a season. I ain't gonna say he don't deserve MVP
nigga,
though.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga
it's just
saw
a trophy for the
opportunity,
year.
he
It's gonna
took it.
change every right. That's my point.
like he
That's
saw
my
opportunity, nigga. It was like, oh, I could average a triple double, bro. Like, nigga was getting a triple double soon as KD started getting hurt.
Yeah.
Nigga was on the Thunder still.
Yeah.
He was just like, hold on, wait.
Stepped up, did what he had to do. And I ain't mad at that. So that's what I'm saying. So for
He ain't
Jokic to
step
be
up.
doing that, what he did.
Stepping up would have been taking him to the semi-conference finals, bro.
That was in the tough Western Conference when we had the prime, not prime, but damn near
Westbrook
prime.
won one playoff game as a leader.
Hey, I ain't arguing that. I'm not arguing that. He right.
Westbrook's
I ain't
garbage.
arguing that. You say he garbage?
Cause now niggas have got me in my feelings, bro. Now I really need to talk my shit.
Feel how you feel.
That nigga garbage, bro.
Like
that
right
nigga,
now? Or
no,
like
all
he's
time, he always been garbage, bro. Even his prime, he been garbage. When he was getting them triple doubles, it was just masking the fact he dead couldn't win games, nigga. Nigga was only nigga. If you average a triple double every fucking game, of course the games that you win are gonna count. Like, bro, like niggas be like, oh,
I get that.
Niggas want to use that stat against me, bro.
I
just
get
like,
no. All right. So take away those seasons when he was doing the triple double shit. You trying to tell me he wasn't going crazy when him, KD, James Harden was there?
That was at his worst. I ain't gonna hold you.
You said what?
He was a horrible player. He actually won LeBron his first ring. I ain't gonna hold you.
They was kids. LeBron was supposed to win before that. He was supposed to beat Dirk and them.
He was, but I ain't hold you. Nigga, Wade had to carry. I don't know what the fuck happened to LeBron.
I don't either, man.
I don't. That was him selling his soul or something, bro. Like,
something.
He had to sacrifice something.
He did.
Or
everybody do.
But yeah, Westbrook is ass.
Listen,
nigga, 2012. That's basically his whole career, nigga.
And that was the year they knocked off the Lakers. That's when I was a real big
Oh.
Kobe fan. So 2012, I was not a fan. Listen, I ain't the biggest Westbrook fan. I'm not. I was just using that as an example because people be saying like, you know what I mean, with Jokic. But when you averaging a triple double as a big man, as a center, and then you like top 2 in steals compared to whatever Shea probably averaged, like, I don't know if he averaged 30 or something, but I think it's like 27, 28, like 6 rebounds. I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but like I know for sure Jokic is a triple double. He averaged a triple double. So what are we really talking about here? And I don't know. It's just I don't know, man. It's always gonna be like controversial. Like I don't know. I think Jokic got MVP. I think it's his time, and you can't beat a triple double.
Yo, if that nigga with 4 MVPs, that
He
nigga,
already got 3.
yeah. Besides the obvious,
Mm.
do you see any all-time players in our league?
Like all time.
Yeah, like right now, do you see any like all-time players that's gonna be remembered in history? Besides the obvious, though.
Oh, besides the obvious.
Yeah.
So I can't say Ant Edwards and shit like that.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. That really would. I feel like that would be obvious.
Yeah, that'd be obvious. All right.
Nah, it wouldn't be. They talk about he gonna be the face of the league.
So that would low key be obvious, right?
Type shit, yeah.
Fuck. All right.
And he
Yeah.
already beat KD and LeBron in the playoffs, bro. Like,
That's what made me. Yeah. That's what sealed it for me.
yeah, I was
All
just
right.
like,
So let me think. Damn. Let me
if
think.
he
That's a
beat Curry
good
and win the
one.
chip, bro.
Well, you said all time, right? Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be
could we
having
talk?
them.
Oh, no, it ain't all obvious. I was gonna say Wimby, nigga. Like we sit here like no Wimby like top 10 to me right now.
Already?
Yep.
No, that's crazy.
So, I guess we could say the Thompson twins. We know everybody know that they gonna be upcoming stars, but I think they're gonna be around for a while. Like Asar and Amin Thompson.
Word?
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
actually, yeah.
They too athletic to
Was
not
not
be.
expecting that.
Yeah,
Them
they
niggas
too
is
athletic.
nice though.
Yeah. And they already like they don't get intimidated.
They be trying to fight. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah, they
you.
don't get intimidated, and I think that's great to have as a rookie. And they on both on playoff. They both turn their teams kind of. They help their teams get over that hump to be playoff teams. Well,
Heavy.
Detroit was obviously already on their way, but
Nah, Detroit was ass last year.
but they had Cade. They made the playoffs
That's
last
a
year.
fact.
You
No,
know what I
they
mean?
didn't.
They didn't make the
They didn't
playoffs
even
last
make the
year.
play-in, bro.
Word.
Nah.
I'm living in a different universe. Then. Well, yeah. So then there you go. Shit, they just added a few pieces. And there you
Nah.
go. Well, not promised land, but playoffs.
No, because I'm smacked because I was going to be like, most definitely.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. Oh my god, this man crazy, man. Most deaf.
Yo, nah,
The
I'm
most. If
crying.
you know, you know. Most deaf. It's
I'm
ridiculous.
fucking crying.
Jeez, man. Detroit, nigga. This nigga talking about most deaf.
Alright, we gonna cut it right there, right? We gonna show y'all another video break. We gonna come back with us at that. You feel me?
That's bad funny.
Stay tuned. We gonna be back. Hello.
Thank you for calling Georgia Power Customer Service. How can I help you?
That voice got a little bit of seasoning. Could he be?
Yes, I was just calling because they said I was late on my payment, but I talked to the lady and she said I could wait till the 15th given my situation.
Talk to the lady? Is this nigga black?
Yeah, we can for sure help out. Could you tell me more about your situation? See, what had happened was the storm knocked the power out and so we were out.
See, what had happened was he's speaking his mother tongue. But no, this could be a Malibu Most Wanted situation or All My Friends Black situation. I gotta play this cautious. Just follow the script your manager gave you. I can't reveal myself yet.
Yeah, I'm just really hoping we can find a way that we can make this work. For sure, yeah, yes, I can help with that for sure. Do you know why your bill is so high? You know, it's these kids. They run in and out of the house, and I always say, you can either be inside or you can be outside, but you can't be both.
I knew it. I fucked up.
I mean, could you give me the last 4 digits of your social security number? Why do you need my social security number?
That confirms it. There's no denying it now. That settles it. This man is a nigga.
Look, bro, I just gotta confirm your account, but we gonna get everything waived. My manager bullshitting, but we gonna get you right. I promise you. Dog! It's 4289. I appreciate you, for real. Of course, bro. I got you. You should get a confirmation email soon. Do this, bro.
Alright, gang. Let's get into this or that. You feel me?
Oh, let's do it.
The first question gonna be a little easy. You feel me? Since you a sports guy, right? If you was to go pro in any sport, what would you choose?
Baseball. If you know me, you know I love baseball. That's my best sport. That is the sport I excelled in the most. I feel like it was the easiest for me to play, and I had the most fun. And I didn't really grasp the concept of playing like baseball tournaments. Like there's actually baseball tournaments where you're playing like 2, 3 games a day. And I think that was like the best time summer you in that baseball field. And I think just to be a pro in that sport and the way they get paid and just to chill in that outfield and just eat sunflower seeds and hit a baseball. Yeah, baseball for sure. I would love to go pro in baseball.
That's
They
crazy.
get paid the most too, other than besides soccer, because they got the most games. That's really the reason. And longevity too. Like they be getting like 10-year contracts, 15-year contracts. You could play baseball till you like 40 something.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was gonna play baseball too, but not because I was good at it. That's
Yeah,
just because of the money.
yeah, cause money. Yeah, for
You
sure.
you surprised me, bro. You don't
Yeah,
hear too many
baseball.
black people talk about baseball. I ain't gonna
Baseball
cap.
is fun as fuck if you actually.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
I was about to say I
But
got
like
cut
that's
from
why a
that
lot
little
of
league
people they
team.
play like wiffle ball and softball, cause it's fun. It's cool, and like you get a lot of adrenaline when you hitting the ball, and like fielding is fun. Like being out there just chilling in the sun and just catching the baseball and throwing it. It's a lot of strategy to it that a lot of people don't really realize. They think it's just hitting and catching and throwing, but it's way more to that.
If I was to be like fuck baseball, how would you feel?
That's your opinion.
I
Yeah, that don't
don't
bother me.
actually, I don't actually feel
I
that
ain't no
way.
professional in baseball.
Yeah.
I ain't on the committee,
Nah,
so yeah,
nah, I don't mean it though.
it'd be
I,
like that. Even if
I
you
ain't gonna
did,
hold
I
you. I
get
low
it.
key be jealous of niggas that could deadass play baseball,
Me
cause
too.
I'm really like I'm ass. Like I could like I don't know like basic stuff. You feel me?
But see, I play every level. I play T-ball. I play minor leagues. I play little league. I play modified. I played a little bit of JV, but other than that, I realized that there was a lot of politics in Binghamton sports, so I had to get up out of there.
Hold you. I quit. I tell a story. I don't know how many times I told a story on the show, bro. But niggas cut me from the little league team.
What?
Yeah, I'm telling you. And
That
when I
shouldn't even
found
be a
out that
thing.
everybody is supposed to make the team, bro, they deadass just
And
cut
I was gonna
me.
say that, but I ain't want to make you feel bad. Like I'm like, they not even supposed to cut people.
No, they deadass cut me, bro. Everybody got picked to a team, and I was just sitting there. They was
Nah,
just
that's
like,
fucked
yeah,
up.
all
Honestly,
the rosters is
so
filled.
that's like that's like that crushed dreams and like
yo,
honestly,
yo, we're to I fucking hate
yeah, that crushed
baseball.
dreams, and I don't like that because I remember the first time, like I said, politics. So when I went for little league, just because I was the new kid on the side of town, I was new to the north side. They they put me on a whack team. So the team that all the niggas that wasn't good enough to be on the other team, they put them on my team, and we was trash. But I learned so much that year. It gave me an opportunity to grow as a player, and after that, I just took off.
Nigga
I
was a
transferred to a new
star.
team, took off. I was playing all stars. I was playing all city. I was traveling. It was a great time. I had fun. I met a lot of people. Started listening to country music. I don't like country music, but I listened to it and hit a baseball. Yeah, it was fun though.
Would you rather have the ability where no one could ever lie to you, or would you rather have one 10-minute conversation with God?
I'd rather have a 10-minute conversation with God. Sometimes I need people to lie to me. Like as crazy as that sounds, sometimes a lie ain't the worst thing.
Or
'Cause I'm an overthinker, and yeah, sometimes you probably got to lie to me to keep me calm or something, or keep me, keep me composed or whatever. Or I don't know. Sometimes lying, I guess, is not the worst thing. But a 10-minute conversation with God, I'm use that 10 minutes wisely. Grow that relationship with Him, and I don't know what I would ask because nobody ever asked me that, so I'm not even prepared. But I would definitely choose a 10-minute conversation with God over what was the other option? I'm high as hell.
having no one ever lie to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, just lie to me.
You said just lie
I
to me.
don't even care. Just lie to me.
All right, shoot. All right. So this one kind of out there, right? If you could experience any wild animal's perspective, which animal would you choose?
Hmm. Hmm. I guess I would. So it could be like aquatic too.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Can I pick an aquatic and a land animal?
not just one.
All right. All right, aquatic. So I'm gonna go aquatic. I'm gonna pick a giant squid off the simple fact, just because if I was a giant squid, I wouldn't be scared of the like the deep sea, so I would be able to explore it type shit. You know what I'm saying?
A giant square.
A squid, giant squid,
What's that?
a squid. You don't know what a squid is?
Oh, a squid.
Squid.
Oh, a
Yeah,
squid. Okay.
a giant squid. I would definitely want to see their
I
perspective
thought this nigga was saying something else. I was like, what the fuck is a squid?
because they could go. What is?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, they could go real deep into the ocean, the places that no human's able to go and explore. And I'm scared of the ocean, low key. But if I was a squid, I wouldn't be scared. So I think it'd be a giant squid.
Yo, do you think like the earth is flat and the sea is like a different dimension? That's why no one's ever been to the bottom of it.
No, no. The I don't think the Earth is flat at all. The Earth is a sphere. It's the only way all this shit works. And there's too much evidence of it being round.
So how do we know there's a core if we've never been there?
That's a good question.
Or
Wait, do they
anyway.
wait? I know they've never been there, but I think see, because that's the thing. Something starts somewhere. So I guess the people who put I don't know these people or their names, but I guess the scientists or the researchers who actually put the time and effort into making that discovery, I think they're the ones, like they're obviously
He
the
said they
ones
had
that
to have
that even
discovered the
like named it
core.
the core, like you know what I mean? Because somebody had to be like, all right, we gonna call it the core, because some, you know what I mean? Like that didn't just start out of nowhere. Like somebody was like, yeah, we gonna call it.
What if it
We
did
found
though?
this one.
What if it was like a government funded thing?
It could be. It
What if it
could
was like
be.
Scientology where someone just like was just like this makes the most sense?
Right. So if it makes the most sense,
But how do we
shouldn't
know
we
it's
go
real
with?
though?
I
What
guess we don't. I guess we will never. Nah, for real. I guess we would really never really know. But I guess it makes the most sense. So shouldn't we go with it? I
yeah, that's
mean,
I mean like yeah, you're right. I guess that's why we do cuz like
yeah, because it makes the most sense.
or
I just don't think that the world is flat, though. I don't see how that could be possible, especially with gravity. I mean, the center, it pulls us to the center. So we're on the sphere. You would always be pulled to the center. That's how gravity works. um, yeah, and even when you're like in a like, all right, so if the if the sun was flat, I mean, if the Earth was flat, wouldn't we be able to see the sun all the time?
no,
Why not?
because the sun and the moon are rotating around the
Around
earth.
what? Okay, exactly. So they're rotating around a what? A sphere, or they're rotating around a piece of land that's just floating?
The
A flat little
land,
piece of land.
the mass of the land has its own gravity, and
Hmm.
that's what the sun and the moon are rotating on.
So what are they rotating around? You saying the Earth, right? But what are you saying? That the Earth is flat?
The earth, the mass of the land
Yeah,
has its own gravitational pull.
because it's a sphere. That's where it comes from. It wouldn't have that if it was flat.
This nigga said
It
because
wouldn't
it's a
have. We
sphere.
would always
Yo.
see. There's no way. There's no way.
So
Think about
like
how big the world is. Think about it.
say like if I like swoosh down like this, right?
Hmm.
And then there's like force from my hand.
Yeah.
That would be the earth. You feel me?
Mm.
Like say like because the moon and the sun has been moving around the earth for so long, you feel me?
Hmm.
It's all like what's it called? Centripetal force?
I
You
don't
feel
know.
me?
I don't know.
Word, like the ocean probably started it.
Okay. All right.
Listen, the
So
ocean
where's the ocean? The water is
it's
just
under
floating.
us. It's under us. You feel
It's
me? Because
under
we've
us.
never been to the bottom, so we don't really know. It could be like, you feel me? It's all hypothetical. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
actually know. So it's just like
Okay, so the water is just under us.
because it's never ending. It's infinite. You feel me? It probably
Oh.
the infinite energy.
Oh.
The infinite energy of the water started the force of the moon and the sun going around us, and that's what's holding us in place.
I
It's
never
not
heard that.
gravity, it's centrifugal force. Don't quote
Doesn't
me
that
on
sound
that.
like another fancy word for gravity though?
Nah, bro.
Because
Well,
it sounds like centered force, and that's literally what I'm saying gravity
yeah,
is.
I mean it's the same thing though,
Right.
but that's how the earth is flat though, and that's how like, like we on here. You
So
feel
why
me?
we? So why
We're
it be
stuck here.
nighttime? What's nighttime about?
That's when the moon is up and the sun is down.
So they just taking turns. They just
Yeah,
go
they
up and down.
they circling around the flat surface of the earth.
The flat surface of the earth.
Yeah.
And what is the shape of it? Of this? It's just a straight line.
The continents, you seen them, bro? You looked at a map.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right.
Word. That's
Okay.
what it
So,
is. You feel
all
me?
right.
And then that's the ocean is under us. You feel me? But we've never been to the bottom. Just
Mm.
saying. And we got to use bad force to get to outer space. Why do you think that is? Because we have to break through the centrifugal force. I'm telling you, bro. We have to break through the centrifugal force. Yo, I can't say that shit, bro. I'm
You know,
fucking.
I hear you. I hear you. But I don't know. It just, I don't know.
If you had constant background music,
Mm.
what would be the soundtrack to your life?
Mm.
You can never turn it off.
Yo, that's a good one. Oh wow. What's a good song that I just like?
That's two good questions. You heard it.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, I would not mind this song being my theme. Nah, that's crazy.
I feel the need to roll up again, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, cause let me think about this one.
Take your time. Niggas got stories. Niggas got time.
Damn, it's a lot of good songs that I walk around to. But what song? Oh, all right, yeah. All right, this song set the mood. It's not a rap song, nothing, but this is a great theme song. And I hope I get his name right, but I'm pretty sure it's Bill Withers, and it's a lovely day.
Yo, I'm
A
crying.
lovely day. You
That's a
put that on in
tune.
the morning. I'm a old soul, so you put that on in the morning. Get your coffee. You know what I'm saying? You go sit on the porch, light your blunt, whatever you do. You play that, you're gonna have a great day. And if not, then you did something wrong,
Have
or
a lovely
somebody did
day.
something wrong. But you're gonna have a lovely day if you play Bill Withers. A lovely day. That's a good song. I feel like that would be my theme song. I would not mind waking up to that. I wouldn't mind going to sleep to that. I wouldn't mind walking around to that. That put a little pep in your step for
I'm
sure.
crying.
Yeah.
So that be your shit. Never
Yes,
turn
sir.
off.
A lovely day.
All
Yeah.
right. I think this is the last question. You feel me?
Hmm.
All right. All right. This is a good one. All right. Here we go. If you were the ruler of the world, what would be the first rule that you would impose?
Mic drop. Ruler of the whole world. Man.
Complete dictatorship. They have to listen.
It gotta be ideal, like possible.
No.
Uh, I guess I will make sure that anyone who's because I think people in higher power, I think they lose that sense of reality. They lose that just in being in touch with reality, and I think they lose the sense of being a human and just feeling for others. So I would say, and this goes for any country, not even just America, but like I would just allow people to freely move to any country that they want, like, but they have to have good intentions, like, you know what I mean, like if you see those people, like, for example, this is the best example I know, but people that's getting deported back to like Mexico and stuff, when really all they trying to do is trying to get away from Mexico for better reasons and try to start a better life in America,
Mm-hmm.
and they just choose America because it's the closest place and it's like easy to get there. But I would make it possible for families to move to better places. Like I would not hold like immigration status and everything like that. Like I would allow people to have equal opportunity. And I know that just sounds like a fairy tale, but like that's what I want. I want everybody to be able to go where they want to go, and I don't want money to be the reason or like visa statuses to be the reason that they can't do that. Like that's just so weird that we get put on this earth and people in South Korea are told they can never leave. You know what I mean? Like, is it North Korea? North Korea. Yeah, people in
Yeah, I
North
think
Korea are
yeah.
told they can never leave, and they got to like worship this man that they probably really don't even like anyway. I think shit like that is weird. I think like with Trump kicking people out, like go about it the right way. Like I understand some people are illegal, but they literally had no choice. You know what I mean? Like y'all would have denied them, dubbed them, told them no if they would have came to the front door and just asked. You know what I'm saying? But
He's like, go back home and suffer. That's crazy.
yeah, and that's just crazy. I think that's fucked up. And it's always about money somehow, some way. That they feel like they losing money, so they just kick people out or something. I don't know. But yeah, that would be the one thing I changed. The I don't even know if it's a name for it, but just I want people to be able to move around this world freely. And I wish there was no. I wish I wasn't the ruler. I wish there was no dictators. I wish there was none of that. I wish people was just able to live. Yeah.
And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. It's been a late night. We had a lot to do today, but we made it here. You know, I just want to, thank you for coming out, gang. I appreciate you and all that. I appreciate y'all for
It's a
tuning in.
pleasure being here. I'm honored to be here. This was a great time. Thank you for having me. Great host. And I hope everybody tune in to the prior shows and the future shows. And I hope you go very far, my brother. And again, thank you for having me here.
My heart, y'all heard him. Keep tuning in.
This was a great time. I had fun.
I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate all my viewers, and I hope I get more.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and share it to your neighbor, to your sister, to your brother, the ones you don't like, the ones you love. Give them a big
God damn it!
hug.
I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it.
I'm crying.
Cut it off.